Now look how they do them though. we gonna show the video in a minute, but look at ABC News Bay Area. E40 claims racial bias led to ejection from Kings Warriors game, playoff game. But look at the thumbnail that they use, like for him saying it's biased, but they showing him going off on the security, make it look like he was the initiator, the instigator, like he was out of control. That's one thing I hate about the news networks, y'all. And I tell my sons this all the time. I tell them, they're biracial, so they got Latin and African in them, right? They Afro Latino, and I tell them that a lot of the Latin community don't like us, especially down here in SoCal. But the news promotes to the world a minority of the minority. So that creates this racial, this bias, this prejudice, is worldwide. That's why people look at us like we ain't shit. We don't deserve no respect. We always get the short end of the stick, treated the worst. And it's a lot. The mainstream media, man, it's crazy. Like, think about how many decades this been going on. Think about how many decades this been going on to where, especially Fox News. Well, they're going to every night. All you're gonna see is some brown faces, mostly from the African American community. I don't like saying black no more because majority of us are a pretty shade of brown. Every color, every shade of brown. I don't like saying black because we ain't black. I never seen a black person. I seen some niggas who's purple, blue from Africa, but not no black niggas, man. But the news, what they promote to the world is a minority of the minority, and everybody thinks that everybody acts like that, so they treat us all the same. And I feel like it should be illegal because you're literally putting all of our lives at risk, our livelihood, everything, by promoting all the drama, all the negatives, the smash and grabs, the robberies, the shootouts. Show what everybody else doing that day. Show what every other race was doing in that same county that day or that week. All you gonna see is brown faces. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to me that the networks are allowed to do that. Like, after all these years, like, who's letting them continue to do that crap, man? I bet you if everybody started suing Fox for emotional distress because of paranoia for posting people on the news all the time, all day, every day, I bet you they cut back on that or stop that crap. But let's get back to E40 though. I believe it was, he probably didn't look when you seen him here. Hold on. It's racism. I'm gonna explain it right here. Give me a second. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna play this news clip, and it's showing this old. You ever been outside and you ever sneeze and it blow back in your face? You be like, ooh, that's snake. So, and sometimes you be out at the store or somewhere, you just be randomly and you get a whiff of that same stuff. You like, smell like sneeze out here. That's what she look like. Look at this old tramp bitch.
Golden State Warriors games. He's regularly seen sitting courtside cheering for the Dubs and having fun with the players.
Right.
But at Saturday's playoff game at the Golden One Center in Sacramento against the Kings, E40 was ejected from the game. In several videos posted on social media, you can see him visibly upset as he's led away by security.
As he should be.
An NBA source told us he was standing and blocking the view of people behind him. We reached out to E40, also known as Earl Stevens, but did not hear back. In a statement sent to The Athletic, he said racial bias led to the ejection. He said a fan was heckling him over the course of the game. Part of the statement reads, "I finally turned around and addressed one heckler in an assertive but polite manner. Yet shortly thereafter, King Security approached me, assumed that I instigated the encounter, and proceeded to kick me out of the arena."
I guess it's just...
And it's just crazy that somebody of his stature or his not stature, but somebody, a business mogul like he is, an artist, entrepreneur, um, but just a humble. He pop his collar, he pop his peas, but he's still humble at the same time. If y'all dig what I'm saying, and just a genuine, solid dude. Don't nobody got nothing bad to say about 40. He's solid. He's solid. He take care of his people. He do his thing, man. But for them to get treated like that, um, because the white lady had a problem, like she heckling you, and you say something after 4 quarters, and you get kicked out. Why? Because the security, especially the one that he was, the one E40 was in his face. He was probably, what I tell you about the Latinos. He was probably on Karen's side from the jump. As soon as he seen a black guy, he might not even know that was 40. Black guy, white woman, the black guy gotta go. And it's a shame because that raggedy bitch ain't never gonna be held accountable for that unless her job sees it and likes E40 and does something about her on behalf of 40, because they seen her acting a fool on at the game. But majority of the time, this is gonna go. She ain't gonna have to be accountable for none of this drama, and she's going to be able to carry on like this forever because they don't get they're not held accountable for nothing. So if there's no consequences for your actions, you're not gonna feel the need to change your behavior, and that's what a lot of women. That's women just they're never. A lot of women run from accountability or are never held accountable. So they think perfect. They know what's right and wrong. We born with that. That's an innate, like sense. Or just something you just know, man. But they never held accountable. So she's gonna be heckling somebody else. She probably done this plenty of times before. But I don't think it was in this clip. But you could see all the people as he was walking out. Somebody in every row as he's passing, they taunting him, and I would have been livid. I would have went up real quick. Security really would have had to grab me. It'd take about 2 niggas to hold me back. Somebody would have had to grab. I would have tried to get off on one of them niggas. But it's just crazy. It's sad that you work so hard your whole life to provide, and not just provide, but you've built generational wealth for your family, and the family of your family, and to be treated like a bum. It's not about the money most of the time, but you do what I'm saying. It's how can I explain it? It's not about the money. It's about you're a good person and stuff. But still, when you've reached a certain level of success, and that's when you feel the need to, you might pop that one time and talk about, like, nigga, I make more money than you. How dare you treat me or talk to me like? But that just comes off because you feel offended that somebody is treating you or talking to you in a certain manner, like talking to you like you a bum on the street or something, when you have a certain level of success. And that's subjective. Success could be, nigga, I work 70 hours in the warehouse. I make $20 an hour. I'm good. Success could be running a trucking company, running a label, a lawn care company, landscaping, a construction company, or your YouTube channel. Whatever. It's in the beholder's eyes, right? But I'm just saying, like, I hate seeing stuff. I was sitting there steaming when I seen that. I'm like, that's why I don't. I really don't go out and be around hella people, like big crowds and stuff. I'll go to the movies or little festivals and stuff from time to time and stuff, like bar hopping or something. It's been a minute though, but I just don't like, because of the potential of what could pop off, and as much self-control and discipline that you got and patience. It might be that day that somebody really, really deserve what you're going to give them. And it can end up, that could turn out to be a real bad situation, especially for us African-American men in this United States of America. You damn near, you can't even raise your voice, or you're not allowed to have attitude. You might get popped. You can't call the police to come help you in a situation. They gonna pop you. And you called for their help. But it's just a mess, man. So everybody just keep this stuff in mind, man. Like E40, he did it. I mean, he was as calm and collected as he could have been in that situation. He was probably, he was livid. Like, this raggedy bitch done got me kicked out. Nigga, she was heckling me. I've been ignoring her for 3/4. I say something and she called y'all and y'all kick me out. Yeah, because whatever the security, that'd be another subject for another day about the Latinos, how they treat us. They think like they white. They have Karen. I'm gonna tell y'all they have Karen. I'm finna get off here right now. I'm gonna just give y'all this one little example. Just me. I've been down here trying to find an attorney, a legal representative, for some civil cases, right? And it seems like down here in SoCal, you can't even find no legal representation unless you committed a crime, unless you needed to go to court in criminal defense. Like, for some regular stuff, I'm talking about every white attorney I've talked to, every Latino attorney I've talked to, like, talk to me like I'm trying to get over, like I'm a little boy. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. You have no case. I have a case. I have cases. Otherwise, I would have just let the matters go. But it's like, it's crazy. It's hard. It's everything we got to do extra in every area of life, man. They make it extra difficult for us. Like, this shit ain't cool. That's why I'm trying to move back to the Bay Area. I'm trying to get back home, or I'm trying to get back home. I think my time is up in SoCal. But look, y'all be safe out there, and remember when you're dealing with these Karen bitches, you need to exercise the self-control. If you have to, close your eyes, say a prayer real quick for patience and that self-control until you able to walk away and get away from that raggedy bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't take nothing to just shut up and walk away. Even if you get the most disrespect, sometimes you just gotta, cause you end up take off on somebody, slap the bitch or whatever, and now you're gonna be at fault. You're the aggressor, and that's assault, and you're gonna be looked at as the initiator. Just like 40 said, like, bitch, they gonna look at you like you initiated the whole thing. And sometimes even with video footage. So y'all fellas, be careful out there. Ladies too, be safe out there. I'm gone.